Hello my lovelies, welcome to another little journal flip through and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you have recently subscribed or are going to subscribe, that's even more wonderful. Thank you so very, very much. And to my longer standing subscribers, welcome back guys. It's lovely to see you again. This is a little journal I've made using all the Woodland Friend cutouts that Angela Jones had sent me. I've still got half a dozen left, but I've got plans for those to be used in here, but I can't just at the moment, and I'll explain that as I'm going along. But it's a hardcover. I was going to do a soft one, but it's one sheet of chipboard, and it is 6 wide by 8 tall and 1/2 inch wide. There is only one signature, but I needed to make room for the bulk of it. Let me just show you. It's not much of a gator mouth, but I didn't want to have the book sitting up too high on one side. This is for a child to use. So I've got to be aware that children aren't used to gator mouth books. They're used to normal type books. So that's why I made the spine 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. It has 32 pages in it. That's front and back, and 8 colouring pages. Now I've made a little bookmark in here which I have yet to laminate. I haven't got my laminator out at the moment, but when I do get it out, and I'll have to do this before Friday because my friend is coming Friday and I want to give it to her for a granddaughter. So that will be laminated. Then there are 8 of these little colouring pages. When I was at Big W the other day, I saw this beautiful book, Hello Sunshine by R.J. Timmis, and I thought how absolutely wonderful and it's all Australian critters. Absolutely beautiful book. Lovely big clear lines that the children can colour in. So I've cut out 8 of those to put inside my book. Now I'm not selling this book, it is a gift, so I think I'm okay with copyright. But there are 8 pages this size, 4 in the front and 4 more in the back pockets. So let's go through and show you what I've done. Now I'm not going to describe all of the things here because you can see for yourself what they are. But little things like how many. I've put a star and a brad, and that is my little closure type thing. And I've written how many flowers can you count? Lots of flowers for the child to count. Story time. Now there are a lot of these pages in here. I have to get permission from the new owner to put her granddaughter's photos in here. So I've just got in here, tell a story about who is in the picture, where are they, and what was happening. So it's an interactive type book that I'm hoping that the child will really enjoy over the next few months or a couple of years, whatever. And can you do this? Little card with frogs. Can you knock on the door 3 times? Easy. On the door, on the table, on the floor, wherever. Just something for the child to do while she's investigating this book. And once again, the brad with the circle. And I came across these beautiful stickers also at Woolworths, at Big W. And there's another one of the creatures, friends. Tell a story about who's in the photo, where are they, what they're doing. And can you do this? Can you blink your eyes 3 times? I dare you to do it. Go on, do it. 1, 2, 3. Well done. I made these cards years ago. And I thought, what can I use them for? I've got to start using things. So I thought, oh, I can put them in here. Happy little smile. Every page on this, just about every page on this side is what I've called story time. So tell a story, once again, the same thing. What is happening? Look at the pictures and tell a story about what is happening. I didn't realize I had covered up that word. So can you tell me what's happening in this picture? I'm sure you can. It's story time again. Let's play noughts and crosses. Open here. Empty it out. And we've got some noughts and crosses to play with. Let's have a little game. I'll be green, you can be red, okay? Now, let's start. Okay, I'll go here. You can go in the middle. I'm going to go here. Oh, and you're going to block me. Uh-oh. I have to block you. Now, I'm going to put one here, because if I don't see what you're doing and I don't take any notice, I can go there because I can go down there. But you're clever. You've won the game because you've got 3 in a row. Yay, you! Okay, put these back. Put them back after every play and keep it neat. I made a concealed office clip to hold this little bag in to the page, and that is here. So this can just sit up underneath there. Turn the page, and this holds this in. What's going on? It's afternoon tea time. Can you make a cup of tea? Can you slice some cheese and watermelon? Have fun. Maybe that's for an adult to do. And story time again over here. Make up a story about the people in the photo. Tell about an adventure they went on and the fun they had. So I've got to choose an appropriate photograph to go there. Let's pretend. What are we pretending to do? I wonder if it's got anything to do with the picture on the page. Pretend you are a kitten and clean your paws. Can you do that? I'd love to see your reactions. I'd love to know if you're playing along with me. I'm sure this little girl is going to have a lot of fun with this. Hello, what's going on here? Why aren't you going in there nicely? Go on, get in there. That's it. Well done. Takes 2 hands. Okay, now story time again. And all I've done with these is just put a colourful mat, another mat here for the photograph to sit on. Half of this is going to be covered in by the photograph, and then I've stuck that in between the 2 mats so that it's nice and neat. And how many what? What are you on about, lady? How many butterflies on the page? Do a quick count and let me know how many you can see. I'll take my hand out of the way. Just make sure you can see. Yeah, you can see the whole page. So, how many butterflies are there? Come on, give. Tell me in the comments. Write them down in the comments. Write your answers. Okay, now this is a game that I used to love playing when I was a kid. It's Join the Dots. And all you do really is, I've used 2 colours here for an example of the play so that the child can see what it's going to look like. You draw one line. The other person draws another line. You draw the next, they do that one, and they get to colour in the square. And you can do the whole page, you can do half a page, you can do a quarter of the page. Depends how much patience the adult has when playing this one. And let's pretend. I wonder what we're going to pretend to do here. Froggies. Pretend to be a frog. Can you jump 3 times like a frog? I bet you can't because we're all too old. I can't do it anymore. I used to be able to do frog jumps and bunny jumps and egg rolls and all that sort of stuff, but I can't do them anymore. Too old, can't get up. I can get down on the floor, but I can't get up. And there is the 4 colouring pages from that beautiful book. And that is the end of this book. So I do hope you've enjoyed it. I'm hoping like crazy that the little new owner is going to love playing with it too, along with mum or dad's help, of course, because they are not old enough yet, I don't think, to read. But this is a beaut time to have some interaction between an adult and a child, be it grandparent or auntie, uncle, mum or dad, just older friends of the family that, well, you think you're old because you're only 3 or 4. You know, they're ancient when they get to mum's and dad's age, aren't they, when you're little? But anyway, that is my Let's Pretend book. I've yet to work out what and where I'm going to put the title. I have a feeling it's going to be Let's Pretend, but I've got to work out whether I want it up the top or a combination of top and bottom. I'm really not sure about that yet. But thank you so very, very much for playing along. Please don't forget to leave your comments down below. I'd love to know if you counted how many flowers, if you counted how many butterflies, if you can blink, if you can do a froggy jump. Tell me all about it. Bye for now.